Hi guys, I know this is crazy. I have not been back here in a while. It's been ages and I just popped back up like what? Like no explanation. We're not going to get into that because we've got bigger fish to fry. 2025 is in 5 days time. It's around the corner. I had exams, okay? For the past month I had exams, so I wasn't on YouTube and I'm not sorry about it. I had to do what I had to do. But more important topic is that we've got 2025 around the corner and I want to help us prepare together. I'm so excited because I achieved practically all of the goals that I wanted to achieve this year in 2024. In fact, I outdid myself. Like, I know that sounds like I'm bragging, and maybe I am. I don't really know, because people say that, right? I'm not bragging, but are you not? Anyway, whatever you want to call it, I achieved all my goals in 2024, and I want to help us prepare with each other on how to do it in 2025. So welcome to How to Thrive in 2025 with a V. I think this is going to be part 1 because there's a lot to do. I have a list of 18 things that we need to do, so maybe I'll cut this into 3 series. We'll see what happens, but I don't think each video should exceed more than 10 minutes because then it's overwhelming. Part 1 of the series is that we have 5 days left, so we're going to be doing this in a very simple way. I have all of my notes here and on my laptop, and I just want you to know, number 1, you deserve to live a life that you are choosing, a life that feels fulfilling to you, a life that you are inspired by, a life even if it's in the mundane things like, oh my god, I got to take a walk today, or oh my god, I watched my favorite movie today. Doesn't matter, you still deserve to have the choices in front of you and knowing that you're on track for whatever it is that you want. I'm not saying that everybody has to go off and be exceptional, winning trophies every day. Like, those are not realistic things. Even if I sometimes present that way, I show you my highlights, right? Like, I'm not gonna come on YouTube and be like, guys, guess what, I had a really lovely cup of tea. Of course I'm going to show you my highlights because I'm making videos on the internet, but I'm talking day-to-day life. You deserve to have a happy, relaxed, chill life that looks exactly how you want it to look, and that's what this series is going to be helpful for. I don't want to waffle because I know that you guys just want the tips and tricks right away, and I don't have fancy edits or anything like that because, girl, I need to get this video out to you today. So we'll have fancy stuff in 2025, but for now, just grab a notepad and pen. That's all you'll need for this series. You'll need a notepad and pen, and to set aside at least 2 hours for the next 5 days per day to then do the things that are on the list, and I'll come back each day with a new video letting you know what the next steps are. Now let's start. Okay, so step 1 is that you need to take stock. Okay, there's no point trying to go into 2025 and just like hit the ground running and just start doing things and start achieving things and ticking things off if you don't even have an understanding of how 2024 was. So what I need you to do is grab that notepad and pen that I said, sit down with yourself and ask, what went well? What is it that actually went well in 2024? What goals did I actually achieve that I set, and how have they gone? Then do EBI, even better if. If you didn't achieve certain goals, ask yourself why. Don't just move on from it and think, better luck next time. No, we need to reassess and understand, why did we not achieve that goal? Like, what is it that happened? Did I have any blockers in my way? Now, blockers are important to talk about because sometimes we think we didn't achieve a goal because we weren't ready for it, we didn't know what we were doing for it, or we simply just didn't understand what to do. No, you had a blocker. What's a blocker, I hear you asking? For example, if you're on a mission to get healthier, save money, and be more academically in tune with yourself and a better student, and like make sure you're on time to class or whatever, but in every single one of these scenarios, when you set that goal, you have this friend who's always, no, let's eat out, let's order at 1 a.m, let's be late to class, they keep you up at night talking your ear off. There's a friend who just seems to be, you've got to have either a conversation with that friend or cut them off. Why? They're blocking your success. They're literally infiltrating so many parts of your life and blocking it, but you're not realizing that. So now you go into 2025, you set the same goals, you fail them again, all because there's something blocking you and you need to get rid of whatever that something is. I know I just used a human being. That's crazy. I should have used another example, but you get what I'm trying to say. Address the thing that hindered your growth and success in 2024 rather than just trying to like redo the goal all over again and just hope for the best. What do they say? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting different results. Something has to change. You cannot get different results using the same methods, okay? So that's number one. We're going to take stock of what happened and what went on. Step number 2, we are doing an MOT check and we are going to declutter mode. What does that mean? We are going to be not only physically but also digitally decluttering our space to ensure that we are prepared for the new year. Think about this. You want to go into the new year and have new fruits, right? New fruits of your life. You want to sow new seeds and have things grow and blossom and all of that jazz. You can't do that if you've got stuff clogging up your seed input plant place thing, right? Like you need to go in there and understand, do we have enough soil to plant a new seed? And if that seed does grow, does it have room to flourish? And in this case, if you don't declutter your space digitally, mentally, there's not going to be space for anything to thrive. So what do I mean by that? Here are the practical steps. We are going to go into your email inbox. If you are watching this right now and you have 5,000 emails that you haven't opened, we're not friends anymore. That bothers me. That bothers me a lot, because why are we allowing things you didn't even want to subscribe to keep bombarding your email? Go unsubscribe. And I know that might take forever. You might have 7,000. I don't care. You're going to go and unsubscribe one by one to each and every single one of those things. And it will teach you to never allow your inbox to get that way. Because you need to be able to be prepared to respond to an email that's giving you a promotion, an offer. Like it's going to give you the thing that you need at work that's going to elevate your life. But you missed it because you've got all of this junk mail coming in that you don't need. 2025 is the year where we say no to junk, okay? We are saying no to junk. You're not going to clog up my space with unwanted things. And emails are one of those, because it's a representation of how you're operating in your day-to-day life too. That's how I see it. That's my opinion. So unsubscribe and clear your inbox so that you make space for the new. Go do the same thing for your photo album. This requires like nice music playing, a Netflix show, a nice glass of something, and it's you at home, candle lit, and you're just doing this. This is tedious. This part is tedious, and I know it's tedious, but it's supposed to be tedious because this is the preparation that we do to get the things we want in 2025. Seems simple, seems tedious, but trust me, it works. So we do this for your photo album. We're not taking into 2025 photos of the ex that you no longer want to be associated with. You don't want to know them, but you've got a whole album dedicated to them in your phone. Is that going to make space for new love to come in? No. Delete it, okay? You're going to delete the things that bring you trauma, that don't make you happy. We're going to go on Instagram and unfollow the accounts that are making us question our life every day. Like maybe I'm that account. Maybe this video is making you think, you know what, this is not what I need to be hearing for the rest of the year. Unfollow me, right? Like it's an example of if you're going on your Instagram, your YouTube, your whatever, and every day you're seeing you're not good enough, you need to look like this model in a bikini, you need to look like this. No. Follow accounts that make you happy. Follow accounts that make you productive, that bring you joy, that are adding to your world, to your life, that, you know, like why should you be bombarded with that? So go on your Instagram and unfollow that friend that's been posting shady things about you. Unfollow that account that's telling you you're not good enough. Like whatever you need to do to clear your space and detox on that stuff, do it, okay? We're doing the same thing for our WhatsApp messages. 2025 is the year we say no to having 500 unread messages in our phones. This is not good. This is not good. And people, I think they wonder how I do the things that I do or how I achieve some of the things I achieve, and they're like, surely there's some secret sauce. No, I just don't allow anything that is unneeded to infiltrate my space. So then I've got more time to give care to the things that matter to me, not messages that why do you even have my number? Why do you even have my number if you're causing me stress? Blocked. Okay, that's the attitude I want you to have for 2025, where you treat your phone and your digital space and your laptop and your whatever, the things that have your name or an extension of you, you treat them with the same care you would like your home, your bedroom. You wouldn't allow someone to drag mud into your nice house that has a white carpet on it. Why are you doing the same thing for your email inbox or your iMessages or your WhatsApp, right? That's how I see it. So you will never see junk mails clogging up my email, ever. And my friends know if I see them, I'll be like, did your emails, you say you got 1,000 emails? Before we even go out, I'm like, let's unsubscribe now. That's the kind of person I am, okay? And I'm going to be your friend right now and tell you, go unsubscribe. Then next, we are going to also talk to our bank, talk to HMRC, whoever does all of those things for you, to ask them to stop sending you letters. They can go digital. Go digital, bestie. Why are you having your house clogged up with useless letters, useless catalogs that you don't want? We're wasting a lot of paper too. Just ask them to go digital. Control, you need to have control over the things happening to you, so it happens for you or by you. You know what I mean? So do that, and then you're going to, your desktop. Your laptop, the amount of people whose laptops have gone on to like type something and it's just an endless amount of like downloads and screenshots and things they don't even use. They haven't used it in 2023, they haven't used it in 2024. Now they're going to take that same downloaded PDF into 2025. That is a shame. That is a big shame. Unsubscribe, okay? Don't do it. Not even unsubscribe. Delete it. Put it in your trash and then go in your trash and empty your trash. Okay? That's what you will do for your desktop. And then you will do the same thing for your Instagram DMs and anything like that. You're going to just go in and do a digital decluttering, digital de-everything, even your Spotify playlist. If you no longer listen to that playlist, you no longer enjoy it because that music is no longer your taste, just go delete the playlist. Let's have, in 2025, a list of playlists we're actually playing. Unless you think I might feel nostalgic one day and want to listen to that, then save it. But if you know categorically you haven't touched that playlist for the past 3-4 years, let it go. Go into your Netflix, all of your downloads that's just taking up space, go and delete it. Do you get the gist? Do you get the gist of where I'm coming from? I did this for the past 3 days. I think I spent a solid 3 days going through my 2024 inventory, unsubscribing to certain things that maybe, crept up that I didn't see, whatever. Just taking stock of my digital spaces and that newsletter you didn't even like. Unsubscribe to it. Every day you're getting a newsletter from somebody you don't want to hear from anymore. You haven't even opened the newsletter for the past year and yet you're still subscribed, saving for later. There's no later. Unsubscribe. Okay, that's the first step. I think we should leave it there because all the rest of the steps, they're going to require some physical movement. But for today, just take this one in while you're sitting down in your bed with a cozy drink, a hot chocolate, a glass of wine, whatever it is that you want to do while you're playing your music, chilling. This is stuff you can just do like mindlessly, you know what I mean? Especially once you get into the flow of it, you'll be like, okay, unsubscribe. But it's important that you do it before we move into the next step. So let me know if you liked this video and you liked what you just saw and you want me to do part 2, because I will. If you're like, V, this is too much, this is a lot, like, let's not do that, let me know. And if you want a one-to-one with me, let me know as well, because I'm really considering launching like one-to-one coaching, because this is the kind of stuff I love to do. Obviously, we go into more depth like about things that are beyond like, unsubscribing, but I'm just saying the mindset shifting stuff, I love it so much because I feel like it's what preps me for the new years and what lets me get the results that I want. So anyway, if you want that, comment down below. It doesn't exist yet, but it's going to be existing in 2025, and I'll come back to the comments and I will then follow up with you. So yeah, just comment it down below. Love it. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Basically, I'm going to try to do daily uploads of this. Let me know if you are ready to thrive in 2025. Bye. Love you.